Hallo Leute, ich bin wieder da. Game of Thrones ist wieder am Start. Genau, willkommen bei Game of Thrones. Einstellungen. Oh, ich kann hier. Wusste ich gar nicht, dass es hier auch Einstellungen gibt. Die Steuerung, Audio und Video. Was haben wir denn hier für Einstellungen? Untertitel. Klar. Ja. Ah, ne, müssen wir nur Musik runterdrehen. Ein bisschen. So. Ja, es geht weiter. Was haben wir in der letzten Folge nochmal gehabt? Ich weiß es. Ah, genau, da hatten wir ja beendet. So viel ich noch weiß. Und jetzt geht es mit der nächsten Staffel los. Genau. Hier ist ja ein weißer Wanderer. Machen euch die Toten Angst. Wird bestimmt richtig spannend. Viel Spaß. Ich will auch Spaß. Haha. Mal sehen, was so abgeht. Erstmal Ladebildschirm. Hallo, Ladebildschirm. Ziemlich lange Ladebildschirm. Wenn das noch länger geht, schneide ich dann einfach raus. Ach, ne, gehen direkt los.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Malcolm!
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Ja, alles spitzt sich zu hier. Was ich blöd finde, ist, dass wir mit Gared desertieren werden müssen. Er wird zum Leben erweckt. Wieder von den weißen Wanderern wahrscheinlich, oder? Ach, nee.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me, and we fought, and...
And you threw him clear off the wall. You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle.
Scheiße.
You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Gared did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Go on, then.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Gared's telling the truth. Brit attacked him, just like he said. Gared had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Finn's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Gared killed a man of the Watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
Na, Kacke, hat ihm nicht geglaubt.
I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Gared. You told me there wouldn't be any trouble with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Gared.
Es war ja nicht unsere Schuld.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Brit wanted a fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No. But you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Crusters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Gared. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open.
Ja, super!
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Ist ja sehr toll, also wirklich. Diese Unterstützung von Jon Schnee habe ich gar nicht erwartet. Scheiß die Wand an. Ah. Das Alte, das Wahre. Weiter konnte ich nicht lesen. Das ist so eine neue Trophäe, die wir bekommen haben. Ach, Leute. Jon Schnee. Er kann halt auch nichts machen. Er ist nur ein... Ja, was heißt eigentlich? Er war ja erst der Boss da von allen. Dann hat er ja das Schwert bekommen. Also dafür hat er das Schwert bekommen. Aber jetzt ist er anscheinend wieder ein normaler Krieger. Und er kann halt auch nichts machen an unserem Urteil. Es sah halt so aus, als ob wir ihn getötet... Also wir haben ihn ja getötet, das will ich nicht abstreiten, aber... Es sah halt einfach so aus, als ob wir angefangen hätten. Haben wir aber nicht. Gut, wir haben den einzigen Zeugen, der das abschreiten könnte, getötet. Also, wir haben Brit ja getötet. Und Finn hat er nicht geglaubt. Oh Mann. Wie wir uns da irgendwie wieder rauswursteln sollen, weiß ich auch noch nicht. Söhne des Winters. Folge 4. Ich musste mich gerade in meinem Stuhl mal wieder anders hinsetzen. Oh, Targaryen. Glaube ich.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing. Not
Kann ich
when it
verstehen.
is so easily bought.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron. It's all right.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you
Ja,
are
würde ich würde gerne einen Drachen anfassen.
Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, Asher.
Doch, es zeigt Vertrauen gegenüber Daenerys.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
I have this.
Drogon? How did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him.
Ja, das kann gut
He is
sein.
not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Ach, halt einfach
Your
dein
tongue
Maul.
is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Marine, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want too.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
Schade.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
Du hättest dein Maul, du scheiß Drache.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's
But
it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Beskar knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. fucking bastard.
Schnauze. Ich tue alles, um meinen Bruder zu retten.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Marine?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
Asher, please.
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
I told you I didn't want to go back to Marine. What the hell was that?
Oh, quit your complaining, Beskar. It won't be that bad.
You don't know that.
Beskar.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher.
Ich werde versuchen.
Dale, we got 2 more.
Also ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob wir das richtig verstanden haben, aber ich und Asher, also Asher und die andere und Beskar gehen in die Stadt, um irgendwas zu machen. Ich habe es nicht ganz verstanden, tut mir leid.
Curse this bloody leg! It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
You know why he had to stay down.
Even so, it set a precedent.
Next time I face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my
Ich will
halls
ihn
any
so
longer.
gerne tot
I
sehen,
look forward to
Entschuldigung.
it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me.
Okay. Können wir das jetzt machen, wieder Quicktime oder so? Tatsächlich.
Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Okay. Ah, scheiße. Nochmal, scheiße. Yes, man.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Elena, the last thing I need right now is more trouble.
Oh,
You just turned me away. After all we've been through. I need your help, Roderick. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
I still can't believe Father agreed to it.
Griff sits in my great hall and acts like the king of bloody Westeros. You can't marry him.
Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
Ah, scheiße, immer nur Probleme.
We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Oh, I like this. Oh, noch mehr. Nice.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
Oh yeah.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
This could help both of us.
The Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way.
Stimmt aber.
Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Okay. Schäferstündchen?
You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Ah, Schäferstündchen. Hab ich doch gesagt. Also, wir können jetzt Griff ausschalten irgendwann in nächster Zeit. Das ist schon mal sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
she'll
hour.
marry his brother too, not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
Ja, aber nicht nur Lannisters. Haha.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. She's not exactly happy with me right now.
Kann ich verstehen. Wir wenden uns bei jeder Gelegenheit gegen sie.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
We are friends. I'm sure she'd help if I asked her.
It's a good plan, then.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Hey, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Ja, Leute, was hier weiter vorgeht, seht ihr alles in der nächsten Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen, was hier so alles weitergeht. Alles wird hier noch sehr spannend werden, kann ich euch versprechen. Game of Thrones ist dafür bekannt, Spannung zu liefern. Leute, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dahin wünsche ich euch noch einen wunderschönen Tag und tschüss.